Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video. Guys, if you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starco to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is pretty simple. You go in settings, use promo code, and you enter the code Starco, STARKO. You press OK and you will receive a free starter pack, and hopefully you will enjoy the goodies. So guys, today we're going to be talking about the new characters that's coming out tomorrow. Mara is the new human characters that's going to be the new battle pass character. So today we're going to be talking about her. Now for people who actually asking about the other two characters that are coming out in August, well, I am not allowed to discuss them yet or show them on the test server. So once we do gain access to the permission to actually share more information about them, we will do so. The reason why we can't right now is just because they are still getting tuned. That is pretty much the biggest reason why. So today I'm going to be talking about Mara, guys. Mara is a new human characters, and she's actually kind of tricky to find a team for. Personally, in this video, we're going to showcase her with Darian Lead, Eric Shellbreaker, Garrett, Mara, and Naya. This is the team we are actually going to be going with, but depending on the situation, you actually use her. You can go with the full demon team with her, full human team with her, or you can go with the half demon, half human team with her and actually get some decent result. So far, for what I can actually understand from her build, she's not really a DPS type character. She is more a utility character, so don't expect her to be the new meta damage wise or anything like that. She is not going to be able to do so, but she is going to be a decent utility character unless she gets CC to the ground pretty much. So which is a big reason why bring Eric Shellbreaker with her is actually something very solid. So the first thing we're going to do in this video, guys, we're going to be taking a look at her build, her stats, everything, and then after that I'm going to be jumping in arena and tier 9 raid, so we can actually see what kind of damage she can do and how is her survivability and utility in arena, obviously. So let's get started with the skills, guys. We have the passive ability, which is Foggy Future, blind immunity, so she cannot get blinded. Very good counter against Garrett, for example. Gain 15% increase of magic damage for each ally human, and gain 15% increase effectiveness for each ally demon. Now effectiveness, we actually have no idea what it is. So if somebody know, guys, let us know in the chat, but in the comment section. My thought is that it's probably the meant potency here. This is my thought, but I could actually be totally wrong. Now if you actually don't get this ability to level 7, at level 6 gonna give 12% per human and 12% per demon, which I think is good enough. So this ability level 6 is good to go. Don't technically need to get it to level 7. Then we have the third skill, Look into the Eyes. Inflict accuracy decrease for 1 turn, gain accuracy increase, counter attack and ace for 2 turns, and gain 10% of turn meter for each ally human. So just before that, in the passive ability, we saw that we get something if we actually bring demons with her, but then because of this one, the third skill, it kind of feel like human is going to be more important than demon in a team with her because of that. So that kind of counter, both skill actually counter each other. So I'm not a big fan of that design personally. And if you actually get this ability down to level 6, you lose 5% turn meter for each human. So this is definitely going to be a ability level 7 that is going to be required here on this ability to get the full benefit, especially if you plan to run her with a human team. And then if we go with the second skills, we have Inferno Incineration. Deal 600% magic damage to an enemy, inflict burning for 1 turn for each ally demon. So this one actually gets the benefit from demons. So if you have maximal damage on her, you put her in the burning team and you actually give her a bunch of demons, she's going to be doing she is going to be afflicting a lot of burning, which is going to be great, but her damage is not really getting buff. So not a big fan of that. I think that the turn meter increase from the human and the third skill is more important than the burning stacks for each demon in the team, at least in my opinion. You can see here, you apply burning if you have demons, so the effectiveness that was talked about into the passive ability is probably potentially because of that. Now, if you actually drop this ability to level 6, you lose 100% of magic damage, which is actually a lot of magic damage if you are in the full human team, because 15% more magic damage for each human ally. So this is a huge boost. So I think that this ability to level 7, if you run full human, is definitely going to be a must-have. Not as important as the third skill, but still definitely very important. Then we have the basic ability here, guys. Ashwing. Deal 200% of magic damage to an enemy and remove all burning stacks from enemy. Restore 1 buff. Remove 1 buff for each remove burning effect. So some buff removal, which is why I was saying she might actually be a good utility character. And if you actually remove that, we don't actually see a difference here between 6 and 7. So this is a visual effect, so we have no idea what actually do. It's hard to see, so I have no idea. So basically here it will go to 350% obviously, and then for the rest I have no idea what transfer remove burning effect. I have okay, if remove at least for each. Okay, so it's for each burning effect. So here it's for each burning effect too. So it's kind of, I don't know what they mean. So anyway, guys, that is the information we have here. So with adding the real information, of since the visual effect here or something, we don't actually see disability at level 6 is all I can recommend. So third skill level 7, second skill level 7, passive ability level 6, basic attack level 6 is my recommendation. Now, what are the important stats on this characters for her to perform well? Well, if you want to be applying a burning effect, if you want to be able to remove buff, well, you're gonna need a shit ton of potency obviously, and then you're gonna need a shit ton of speed to be able to attack as often as possible. This is my opinion. So speed and potency are going to be the most important stats for her in my personal opinion. Now if we look at the runes we have, obviously we're on a test server, so we're gonna access to a little bit better. So basically we have 2 potency runes with 4 speed. First potency runes actually give us 10 speed, which is what's important here. 30 speed here with a bunch of shield. Primary here is armor, which just don't have a choice with secondary stats. A speed, not a lot of potency here on the secondary stats, by the way, guys. Bottom runes, we actually went with shield primary to give her more survivability, which a bunch of speed and potency. Bottom left runes should actually be shield instead of HP here, but hey, we have a 6-star runes. We have to showcase it a little bit, which give us still 6.77% shield and 10 speed, so it's actually not that bad. And top left runes, obviously you're gonna want to have potency as a primary with speed as much as possible. The overall stats we have right now is 249 speed and 136% potency. The recommended stats here will be 225 speed or more and 100% potency or more. Those are really the stats that are recommended for this character. If you go with artifact, obviously potency and shield, if you can actually have an artifact like that, this is the best, because 36% potency and 36% shield is a lot of freaking stats, which is very useful if you have this artifact too. Level 5 stars obviously. So potency, number 1 priority on the artifact shield percentage, number 2 priority on artifact. You can get an artifact with both. It is optimal for these characters. Now you could also go and build her for damage wise, which is actually not that bad of an idea, and actually go, you know, critical chance and critical damage, 70% critical chance and critical damage as high as possible with a good amount of speed. 225 speed plus will be another way to actually build her if you want to build her for damage more than anything. But I think that she's going to be performing the best as a utility character. So this is Mara, guys. Next we're going to be jumping into the gameplay section. First, guys, we're going to jump in arena. We're going to showcase what she can actually do in arena a little bit. We're going to be facing a team, not the best team, but we want to face a Zira, and I'm not allowed to face the other team because there's the characters we are not allowed to showcase right now. So we're gonna jump against this team. Obviously my power higher, but I do not have a 0 lead, so that's pretty much counter the power difference. So we're gonna jump in there. We're gonna do a few ability ourselves, then we're gonna set autoplay, because when they are 0 lead, never hit the autoplay right off the bat, because you are just gonna get screwed. You're not gonna be able to use your buff and shit like that, and pretty much you're gonna get screwed. So you're gonna be very careful here. Like if I use the third skill here, I can apply the accuracy decrease, but I'm not gonna get much. Although I will get turn meter increase, so it is actually technically worth using, which we are going to be using. You can see your turn meter is already back. Here we're gonna go basic attack. Here we're gonna go with the third skill, so 3 of the characters we have out there get the benefit. Same thing with this one, third skill is out, and then pretty much at this point it is a open season, so we can actually press the auto button and just get going and see how this is actually going to go. I have no idea how RNG is going to treat us in this run. The last run I actually tried this, actually went pretty well. We did get an easy win, but you know, RNG can be different from one time to another. But it seems like these two, Mara and I forgot the name of the other one, Naya. Yeah, Naya and Mara actually works good together for what I've seen so far. So if you are thinking about it, might actually be worth putting them together. And obviously Darian actually good human tank now, so it's definitely can get the job done. But if I was fighting a 0 lead team of the same power of my team, I'll get the wreck, literally wreck here. So I just wanted to mention that. If we look at the damage here, you can see Maya is going to be able to do, Mara is going to be able to do a little bit of damage, but she is nowhere close of the amount of damage that Naya can do, for example. So just want to put that comparison there. Other characters will be doing much better damage wise than her. Now if we actually jump in the raid, we're going to go tier 9 raid, guys. We're going to go against Mega Wheel, and we're going to see what kind of damage she can do. She is a single target damage dealer, so you have to take that in consideration too. And I kind of want to see what kind of damage she's going to be able to do a single target with that second skills without having this wow, I'm losing my word, guys, without having the critical rate and critical damage build. Pretty much, I don't know why I went back into arena. We wanted to go in guild rate here, so let's open this guild rate. Let's turn this thing on. Let's start this. Start immediately, and let's go against Mega Wheel here and test a little bit of damage. Now we're gonna adapt this team a little bit. That's the team we actually tested last, which is not going to be the team we're going to be doing today. But the team here is going to be a little bit different. We're going to keep Dart in the team, but we're not going to put him lead. We're actually going to put Solus leads for healing. Obviously, we're going to give Naya. We're going to give Mara. We're going to ignore Garrett here because he is kind of useless in the raid. because it does not do that much damage, and his blind is totally useless in my opinion, at least against Mega Will. Then we're going to bring Eric here, and we are going to be bringing Darian, so 192,000 team here. And I'm quite curious to see how much damage with the damage buff here for all order by 25% and 5 humans, the same team. I'm quite interested to see what Mara is actually going to be able to do here. So let's jump in there and let's test this damage out, because we never know, it might actually be good. So the first thing we're going to try, we're going to see if accuracy degrees actually work here, and it does work. So that's that. And after that, we're going to the one that do a little bit less damage is going to focus the damage on the side a little bit. Buff immunity, armor increase, that should help a little bit. Next we're gonna go big damage here. See, 55,000 without the crits, that's actually pretty solid. If you build her with crit rate and critical damage, she could probably crit for like 150,000, so she could actually be a very good single target DPS too. Here we go. Now we're gonna go with the AoE here. Not that great. We need to kill Kara though. Well, with some of those people. Here we go. 31,000 is still not that bad. Here we're gonna go boom. One more hit. There we go. I don't want no blind, I don't want no daze, so we had to do that. The counter attack in this team is actually pretty solid too, which is always great. No healing required yet, so it's going well. And we want to see what kind of damage we're gonna be able to do overall here. So let's see. Let's see if we can reach like 15% of the damage done here. See here we got crits, 86,000 crits, and that is without critical damage buffs. So she could definitely do something very, very solid with a more DPS focused build, obviously. So that so far is actually pretty good. Already down to 7%. Probably might not get that, you know, the 15%, 20% we want to see, but still, this is actually not that bad so far. Now we're gonna use that on him. Make sure he does not die on us. But obviously they are all gear 13 to 2, so I guess that's saying something more around 20% will be better for me, but I do believe we're gonna be able to reach that 15% without too much problems, which is not bad. I like to think it's not bad. At least our survivability is pretty decent with the build we have on her too, which is pretty nice. Let's go here to 83,000 crits. So yeah, she could be worth building DPS wise. Obviously, I think she could be doing a pretty decent job too. And that's why we test those characters on the test server, guys, so we can actually bring to you guys, you know, some idea of what characters could actually be doing. Oh man, I thought I was gonna kill it. Oh, we're gonna kill it now though. No big crits from this guy, so that was great. Back to Mega Will. Oh, somebody died. That's the healer. That's usually not good, but here we go. Keep doing here. 16%. I don't think we're gonna reach that 20%, but we are going to be hella close, man. We are going to be close of it, which is nice. Well, I might actually reach it. Yeah. If we can get one more good hit here, that'll be yeah, maybe. Let's see. Here we go. Only 48,000. But that counter attack in the human team is actually really good too. I think that she'll do much better with a you know, build with a human team. Critical chance, critical damage. I think that's going to be the way to go with this character. At least that is my personal opinion. Quite interested to see what kind of damage we got with her too in this this fan. Now we got days, so we're gonna get screwed here. We are, yeah, I call this one. So let's just finish this to almost 22% damage. Obviously, if we get a good critical chance critical damage build, she will be doing more damage than Naya here. So pretty solid DPS for Gilrates, to be honest. Now the thing is that if you build her for DPS, you lose a lot of her utility. I do believe that those utility is going to be very, very useful in game modes like Battleground. You're going to be able to, you know, you have some reject from human and demon faction you can put in a team with her. I think that will actually be pretty solid. Anyway, those are my thoughts on her, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I do believe that she is a very, very strong single target DPS. I do believe that personally on my account I will be building her for DPS, so critical chance and critical damage to min-max her damage as much as possible. But she has two ways to be built, which is actually something very, very, very interesting. We don't see often enough. You know, you can build her in a huge single target DPS or a huge utility character. So I do believe that she is a very, very, very interesting character in my opinion, but still she doesn't know wear shoes, so that part disappoint me. I wish they just put some goddamn sandal on her or something, but this is just my vision, guys. Anyway, guys, this is pretty much all we had for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Thank you guys for being amazing part of my community, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.